What's up? What's up? And yet again, another wild day in the market and on these charts, man. You gotta love it. You have to love it. You gotta love this volatility. Every day, I'm gonna keep saying that until it stops. This is a trader's market right now. This is a trader's market. If you can sit back and let your trade present itself, man. Yeah, it's been a good week for sure so far. Trying to end tomorrow on a strong note this week. And yeah, as you can see, we did pretty well today. Another solid day. Another solid day. Like that. But the trade that we took this morning was the double bottom off this area. We seen the buyers come in strongly, and you, it rejected right off that 575, 576. Right, I said though, if you go look at my previous video, that this could possibly be a potential area, right, where you could find some resistance. Which, if you and when it pushed up strong up there, and if you wanted to take that micro continuation trade, then you took that. But me, I knew the market was oversold. I mean, when we opened up this morning, the market cap down so far, we was down almost 1% already. So in my mind, I already knew the market wanted to go search for sellers, like chasing this short down here right at this major resistance. I mean, this major support would be crazy in my eyes, because of, this was my support zone, and this was yesterday's low bounce, and you see the action that happened off that. So I knew that the market wanted to sell off again today, if you go watch my previous video, but I knew it was going to be higher. Like, the market always is going to go trying to find those sellers after a big move like that's happening pre-market. It's going to pull back before those sellers step into the market, and that's exactly what happened. So I caught this. I see buyers present themselves, and then I took the trade, and I had this zone as my stop. You know that if I would have lost this level, then it would have invalid my bounce trade this morning, and I got it to play, caught it up to here for a nice win on the day. It was a solid trade. I could have took it all the way up here, but I knew sellers was going to enter the market strong, so I didn't want to be greedy. I just took what the market presented it to me. And yeah, it was a solid day, another solid day. But if you waited patiently and you waited for the short to set up, right at the zone, look, to the T, sellers present themselves into your trade, and you would have got paid nice. Even down here, we got the crack of the area. We got the crack of the zone right here. Then the retest, it took a little while to play, but you would have got a nice solid trade too if you would have took. So we actually had the three trades that we called, the three trades that we said we would have liked to take today. They all came into play eventually. We got the bounce off support. We got the reject off the resistance, which was the mid level this morning, and also the break of support, and then the retest, and then you could have got a nice trade out of that zone too. But you see the market just bouncing right back, trying to retake, trying to stay in this range, man. So now that we got this break at 570, is the market going to continue lower, or are we going to trade in this range and stay in this range, and the market is likely bounce and go try to test back 584, 585 level if it can break this 579, 580. But I mean, it's a lot of fear in the market, but like, well, when the market breaks down like this, man, I'm telling you, a bounce is going to happen, and it's going to be a big bounce too. It's going to be a big bounce, and it's going to catch you off guard. Would it happen tomorrow? I don't know, but you have to be aware of that. Like, I'm just telling y'all, look, RSI down here is in oversold territory. We're still holding on to this range, so the market can't like push lower. It wanted to, it tried to today. It may do it tomorrow. I know we got economic data coming out in the morning, so that could be the make or break. But I'm telling you, be careful for a big bounce, man. A big bounce, because we got the the lower low set. So now it's gonna go try to make a higher high. I mean a higher low. I'm sorry. I meant a lower high. I'm sorry. So we got the lower low set. It's gonna go try to make a lower high eventually. So we're gonna get a pullback. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it's going to come. So just be aware of that of shorting right now because the market is so oversold. I mean, we almost, I don't even know. I know we gotta be down at least 6 to 7% from all time highs. Let's see. Yeah, so we down about 6 to 7%. So a bounce, is coming. It's coming. It's gonna be a big bounce too. I'm just throwing that out there to be prepared. I don't know when it's coming, but it's gonna come. You don't want to get caught in that while shorting it. You see it try once, try twice, fail. On the third one, it's gonna be a big one. Just stay on the lookout for that. And yeah, just mark your levels, trade your levels. So going into tomorrow, our game plan is we probably gonna use that one. I don't know how that get there. Must be the trend line. Bring this down. Since the range been pushed down a little lower, we'll bring it down. We'll try to get a little better. We'll take close 574. Down about 575. That'll be our mid level. So going into tomorrow, these will be the levels that we're watching, that we're looking to trade off of, to catch a trade off of potentially. 570.11 to 570.62 will be support. 574 to 575 will be mid-level. Our resistance zone will be 579 to 580. 19. We'll see how these levels are holding up in pre-market, and we'll look to trade off those levels tomorrow if they're still in play during pre-market. We'll come back in the morning and do our pre-market analysis and look to take our trades off these levels tomorrow. Yeah, see you guys in the morning.